Visiting ancient cities and historical monuments in Spain is incredible, but so are the other stuff that Spain has to offer. And I thought I would give you guys a brief summary of the 10 museums you should definitely visit at least once when you come to Spain. So in no particular order. Number 1. Reina Sofia Museum. Located in Spain's capital and part of the so-called the Triangle of Arts of Madrid, it is part of the so-called Landscape of Light, a cultural area declared World Heritage Site on July 25, 2021. The museum's permanent collection highlights a core of works by great Spanish artists of the 20th century, especially Pablo Picasso, Salvador Dalí, and Joan Miró, widely represented and with some of their best works. The Reina Sofia Museum also has a very relevant collection of surrealist art, cubism, and the presence of new figuration artists such as Francis Bacon. Number 2. The City of Arts and Sciences. Situated in the city of Valencia, this is more than just a museum. It is a Neurofuturistic architectural, cultural, and entertainment complex. The first building to open its doors was the Hemispheric, a dome-shaped structure that holds an IMAX cinema and a planetarium. Nearly 1 year later, the Museum of Sciences was inaugurated with almost 40,000 square meters of surface. Its proposal is to disseminate science and technology through fun and entertainment. The Umbraculo, which is a landscape walkway with the native plant species of the Valencian community, the largest oceanographic aquarium in Europe, and the Palace of Arts Reina Sofia, which is dedicated to music and performing arts. Number 3. The Theatre Museum Dalí. The Dalí Theatre Museum is a museum dedicated entirely to the painter Salvador Dalí, located in the square with the same name in the city of his birth, Figueras, in the community of Catalonia. The museum was inaugurated in 1974 and built on the remains of the old municipal theatre. It is considered the last great work of Salvador Dalí. Everything in it was conceived and designed by the artist with the purpose of offering the visitors a true experience and taking them inside his captivating and unique world. Number 4. The Picasso Museum. The Picasso Museum of Barcelona has a collection of more than 3,500 works by the Malaga painter Pablo Picasso in multiple media such as painting, sculpture, drawing, or engraving. The most complete work in the world from his youth. The initial idea was to have a museum dedicated entirely to Picasso in his hometown of Malaga. But in the face of the refusal of the authorities of the time, in 1935 the agreement was signed for the museum to be created in Barcelona. Number 5. The Tsen Museum. Located in Madrid in the same triangle of arts as Reina Sofia Museum, it is a gallery of old and modern masters. With a great variety of paintings from primitive Italian and Flemish artists of the 14th and 15th centuries such as Duccio or Jan van Eyck, to the key Renaissance works by painters such as Ghirlandaio, Carpaccio, Holbein, Dutch Baroque paintings by Frans Hals, Jan Steen, Ruysdael, and almost a complete repertoire from the Impressionist era by Monet, Degas, Van Gogh, and Gauguin. It also contains a set of American paintings unique in Europe by Winslow Homer, Georgia O'Keeffe, or Edward Hooper, and various currents of modern art of the 20th century such as German Expressionism, Russian Constructivism, abstract painting by Kandinsky or Pollock, pop art, and figuration. Number 6. The National Archaeological Museum. Located in Madrid, this museum harbors a collection based on pieces originating in Spain from prehistory to the modern age. However, it also has different collections from abroad, especially from ancient Greece and to a lesser extent from ancient Egypt and Middle East. Number 7. The Atlantic Museum of Lanzarote. The Atlantic Museum of Lanzarote in the Canary Islands is the first underwater museum in Europe and one of the best in the world, with more than 300 sculptures between 12 and 15 meters deep. Created by the British artist Jason DeCarse-Taylor, the Atlantic Museum of Lanzarote, in addition to serving as a tourist attraction to increase marine biomass and facilitate the reproduction of the species in the Canary Islands. Number 8. The El Greco Museum. Located in the city of Toledo, it's unique in Spain, and its essential purpose is to transmit and make the figure of El Greco understandable to society, as well as the influence of his work and personality in the city of Toledo at the beginning of the 17th century. The museum preserves approximately 20 canvases, among which the Apostolate stands out, which is considered the highest quality of those preserved. Number 9. The Guggenheim Museum. It is a contemporary art museum designed by the Canadian architect Frank O'Gary and located in the town of Bilbao. The most striking feature of the museum is the innovative building, made up with curvilinear and twisted shapes, curved with limestone, glass curtains, and titanium sheets. The museum hosts frequent exhibitions with works from the Guggenheim headquarters in New York, as well as other sample pieces from multiple international museums. Number 10. The Prado Museum. The National Museum of Prado, located in Madrid and part of the Triangle of Arts, is one of the most outstanding in the world and also one of the most visited. Singularly rich in paintings by Spanish masters and various pictorial schools from the rest of Europe between the 15th and the 18th century, its main attraction lies in the wide presence of Velázquez, El Greco, Goya, Tiziano, Rubens, and Hieronymus Bosch, and authors as important as Murillo, Rivera, Zurbarán, Paret, Fra Angelico, Rafael, Veronese, Tintoretto, Durero, Antonio Moro, Van Dyck, and Poussin. It harbors more than 35,000 works of art, which more than 3 million people visit every year. So these are the top museums to visit in Spain. My name is Alex Moraras. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, share, subscribe, and just go watch another video to find out more amazing things before you come to Spain.